Imagine a city that once housed tens of thousands, stretching for miles, with temples piercing the jungle canopy, then simply disappeared. Not just one building, but an entire thriving civilization, reclaimed by nature. This isn't some fantasy tale. This is the very real, very mysterious story of Tikal, a monumental city that stands as a testament to the incredible ingenuity and ultimate vulnerability of ancient Maya civilization. For centuries, Tikal lay silent, its colossal structure slowly being overtaken by the dense Guatemalan rainforest, its history fading into mythology. But what if we told you that within these emerald walls, kings ascended to godlike status? Astronomers mapped the heavens with astonishing precision, and an entire society navigated a complex world of art, war, and spiritual devotion. Today, we're going on a journey deep into the heart of the Maya world to peel back the layers of jungle and time and uncover the astonishing story of Tikal, a city that still whispers its secrets to those who dare to listen. Nestled within what is now Guatemala's Petén Basin, Tikal wasn't just a city, it was a sprawling metropolis, arguably the most powerful and influential center of the classic Maya period. We're talking about a civilization that flourished roughly from 200 to 900 AD. Before its rediscovery in the 19th century and subsequent excavations, Tikal was little more than a legend, a forgotten kingdom swallowed whole by the jungle. But once archaeologists started digging, they found something truly spectacular. From modest beginnings around 800 BC, Tikal grew steadily, transforming from a small settlement into a major urban center. By the early classic period, it was already a dominant force, its influence radiating across the Maya lowlands. The rulers of Tikal, known as Ajau, were not just political leaders. They were seen as intermediaries between humans and the gods, their power often legitimized through elaborate rituals and monumental construction projects. Think of it, each new temple, each grand plaza was not just architecture. It was a statement of power, a dedication to the cosmos. The heart of Tikal is its Grand Plaza, a truly breathtaking space flanked by the colossal Temple 1, also known as the Temple of the Great Jaguar, and Temple 2, the Temple of the Masks. Temple 1, soaring over 150 feet high, served as the funerary pyramid for one of Tikal's most famous rulers, Jasa Chen Kawiu Ai. Imagine the scene: grand ceremonies, processions, the rhythmic drumming and chanting echoing off these stone giants. This was a city alive with activity, a bustling hub of trade, politics, and religious devotion. Beyond these, Temple 4, standing at over 230 feet, is one of the tallest pre-Columbian structures in the Americas, offering a panoramic view that truly makes you grasp the sheer scale of this ancient city. It's hard to fathom the engineering prowess required to construct these massive pyramids and complexes without modern tools, using only human labor, ropes, and primitive lifting techniques. But Tikal wasn't just about impressive temples. It was a sophisticated society with an intricate understanding of its world. The Maya were masters of mathematics, developing a base 20 numbering system that included the concept of zero, long before it appeared in Europe. They were brilliant astronomers, tracking celestial movements with remarkable accuracy, which informed their complex calendar systems. Their writing system, hieroglyphs, carved onto stelae and altars, tell us about dynastic histories, alliances, wars, and religious practices. It's through these invaluable stone records that we've pieced together much of Tikal's story, allowing these ancient voices to speak across millennia. The city also boasted advanced urban planning. Beyond the ceremonial core, Tikal featured vast residential areas, complex water management systems to collect and store rainwater in reservoirs, and extensive road networks, or sakbiop, connecting various parts of the city and even linking to other Maya sites. Life here was diverse. Farmers cultivated corn, beans, and squash in the surrounding lands. Artisans crafted intricate pottery and jade jewelry, and scribes meticulously recorded history and knowledge. Society was hierarchical, with the Ajah at the top, supported by a noble class, priests, warriors, and a large population of commoners whose labor built this magnificent city. Yet, despite its incredible achievements and prolonged dominance, Tikal, like many other great Maya cities, faced an existential challenge. Around the 9th century AD, the classic Maya world experienced a profound and widespread decline, often referred to as the Maya collapse. This wasn't a sudden, cataclysmic event, but a gradual unraveling that saw major cities like Tikal slowly depopulate and eventually abandoned. The grand plazas fell silent, the temples were no longer maintained, and the jungle began its patient, relentless reclamation. So, what happened? For decades, this has been one of archaeology's greatest unsolved mysteries. There isn't one simple answer, but rather a complex interplay of factors. One leading theory points to prolonged periods of severe drought, exacerbated by extensive deforestation driven by a growing population's demand for land and building materials. Imagine a society heavily reliant on rainfall for agriculture and water supply, suddenly facing decades of parched earth. Another significant factor was warfare. Evidence from Tikal and other sites suggests increasing conflict between competing city-states. Tikal itself endured a major defeat by the rival city of Calakmul in the 6th century, though it later recovered and eventually triumphed over its foe. However, constant warfare would have strained resources, disrupted trade routes, and destabilized political structures. There's also the possibility of disease, internal social unrest, and political mismanagement. It's likely that a combination of these pressures created a perfect storm, pushing the delicate balance of the Maya civilization past its breaking point. Tikal, once a beacon of power and prosperity, saw its population dwindle, its infrastructure crumble, and its great monuments slowly succumb to the jungle's embrace, leaving behind only echoes of its former glory. Today, Tikal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a vibrant national park. Its rediscovery and subsequent archaeological work have been a monumental effort, transforming it from an overgrown ruin into one of the most thoroughly studied and awe-inspiring ancient sites in the world. Visitors can now walk the same paths as ancient kings, climb temples that once scraped the sky, and immerse themselves in a world that, despite its long silence, still has so much to teach us about human civilization, resilience, and the fragile relationship between humanity and nature. Tikal is more than just ruins. It's a living museum, a testament to what can be achieved, and a powerful reminder of the challenges that can bring even the mightiest empires to their knees.